Howdy folks, it is Lanso90 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Planet Coaster. Alright, so we keep getting random staff messages that saying they're out of space and different things. Oh geez, is this just in the way? Maybe that's part of it. If it was a different object, I'd say that's probably not part of it, but the benches actually do interfere with people's ability to walk and stuff. So it's possible. Anyway, I also see the mechanics are lined up at this workshop. So, I think we need to just work on our staff for a bit. That's okay. What all staff facilities we got? Large keeper hut, large staff room. Keeper hut, classroom. Or staff room. Keeper hut, staff room, keeper hut, staff room. Keeper hut, staff room. I was hoping we'd have more large buildings by now. Let's take a look here at the research. Only one can research at a time, I think, is kind of what's going on here. I'd like a 5-star person working on that. Turn everyone else off for a bit. Alright, so staff rooms. We have one here, but they're just not using it for some reason. I don't know if it's just like a distance thing. It's just they go to the nearest one, and that one's too far. Over here, no one's using. Alright, we're just gonna upgrade lots of staff rooms to a larger size. See, we got like warthogs and pronghorns, stuff over here, like the New World staff room. Fortunate thing is these things are gigantic. They also provide guess we'll make sure it's not. It's highlighted in red, but that doesn't mean it can't be placed. So this means I guess it does mean that it can't be placed. I think we're right up against the wall here. Problem is I can't tell when it can and can't be placed. I guess if the path is green or blue. Oh. This map mode needs work. Okay. A little bit too close though. Let's run a new staff room. Make sure it's not on the main path there. Okay. Let's give you something like rec room. Still don't know really what inefficient means. Let's see what else we could get done here. Change up the paths a bit. Still want to get stuck to this building, but I want to move it closer to the building at the same time. Excuse me. Took me by surprise there. Perhaps Something like that first. Detach myself from the grid. Something like that. Just trying to make the paths a little bit quicker here. A little bit tighter. So much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb. You get the idea. You are providing water. Did it hit like all this, and we need you to not negatively impact guests. Place you here. Squeeze me. Go. I'll do it so long as you're still hitting the water. You are. Yeah, that's great. It's the map mode. Eat this path. Get the squeeze nice and close in here. Guests can, or not guests, but staff can get there quicker. At least if they're on this side. Which I imagine is going to be where they want to come from. Let's see, you are the animal staff room. That's fine. Staff path. Branch off from here. Much like it does already. Might bring it in this way. Then grab this gentleman here. Oh, we won't. I don't know why. I only have to grab like one other piece of it that I've added to it myself, and then it grabs the whole thing, but otherwise it doesn't. Just move you to the side for now while I work on my pathing. Staff path. Along the lines of that. Again, we gotta have it like that. Wish I could put it there, but I can't. I think it needs to reach. Okay. This gentleman back here. Squeeze me. That. This keeper hut. Pretty much where it's at is fine. Okay. That's a lot more compact and cleaner, and I have more sort of defined staff zones now. Do we have like a small keeper hut that's just fancier? No. I mean, we're rolling in money, I might as well just keep buying. This one you just put up right next to this. People who come down this walkway can go straight to it. Actually, let's do a little bit more pathing work. Yeah, make sure things make sense. Don't need the staff room anymore. Hope that employee didn't just get fired. That'd be unfortunate. Be a lot of paperwork. Joking. This one's the classic staff room, large. Like that for me. On here. There we go. Doesn't that seem better? Needs more decoration and stuff too, but I think that's an improvement. Main thing is just to make sure people can get there better. So hopefully there's more straight lines. They should be able to get through it quicker. We'll do more remodeling of the buildings and stuff later. At least the pre-built ones are pretty nice. Next area is this one, because this one is a little bit of a mess. It was like the first thing we built. Okay, what do we got here? Keeper hut. Oh yeah, we want to make sure these staff rooms all have perks. That one, healthcare. I think we already got this one. Oh. On a rec room. Here. Might be this one I gave a rec room. Yeah. You have social club instead then, please. Try to make people more happy. I don't suppose there's anything we can do to the actual, like, keeper huts. No. Scenery rating. Okay. Anything we know we don't have any other options for, we're just gonna yeet them away for a moment. We have more keeper huts, so that's fine. Don't have a new quarantine. Don't have a new trade center. What does the information desk do exactly? Audio guide, adoption pack. Oh, this is where they sell umbrellas and stuff. Okay. Now we know. Thing's a cash cow. Might need to put another one down somewhere else in the park just to make sure people are getting all that. Okay, there's not another workshop yet. I'll do the water treatment last just so I know where it can go. Storefronts and stuff. Staff room, water treatment. Staff room. We'll probably replace both. That was my Steam, by the way. I apologize. They're gonna be pissed. There for now. I don't know if I'll be able to multi-select these trees too well, but this is also the reason why I haven't been putting like trees everywhere, just to make things look better. You know, we need to, because we always have to, if we change the terrain at all, then we have to go in and fix it, so. And it's just a bit of work, so try to avoid it here. I do plan to do more of it. It's just like right now hasn't really been my priority. And try to build a better staff section over here. There's gotta be a better way than that. Make this one longer. Oh, I saw it there for a second. It's a bit tighter. Looks a little wonky, but it's alright. Took a brief pause there to answer that Steam message. It's, here. As we can. These one at a time. Or just delete them and move them back in, maybe, but. You have finite money, so it can kind of creep up on you. It's not advanced move, it's regular move. Oh, excuse me. Okay. You're kind of the big determining factor here, water treatment. You only have to cover 2 pieces of water now. This one is in a pretty good spot. Actually move this one like way out here. That will kind of determine where everything else goes. The next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to grab these, move them back so that they have some space for their lines. You hear that? It said, mmm, tasty when I put it down. Very glad to know that they programmed in mmm, tasty, but they didn't program in, you know, like auto-selling exhibit creatures or the animal tab keeping your information, even though it does keep it in other situations. It's like that. Not that I'm salty or anything. Let's see. You... length, so that should keep a little bit more clutter out of this middle lane, especially since this, when I put this road back in, I couldn't make it wide enough. So we have a little bit of a gap there again. But okay. Suppose the same thing with you. Bit more space to work with there. I want to do staff paths. Okay, you know that. Let's move this real quick. We'll leave this one and this exhibit. We're sharing the same keeper hut. Wild dogs and peacocks. They're vastly different animals, but it's okay. I think the exhibit animals here might have been using this keeper hut too. Just trying to keep it in mind to know like where I should place this keeper hut. It's like right back here. Oh, that negatively affects guests though, so let's see. As long as it doesn't touch the path, it's pretty much okay to be like that. Staff path is thin. Let's angle snap back on. Maybe not, because I can't really make it straight as I would like. It's a grid, maybe. Now we can turn snapping on. Let's do it again with this one. That. That. Beautiful. Okay. Very, very nice. Staff room is pretty much the next and most important thing. Place a new one down. Classic staff room's probably best fit here. You're just gonna be straight up or right. The end of the path. Everyone can get to it quickly. And then more staff path. That and one like that. Hopefully your negative impact isn't touching the rock. Okay, good. Leave this map mode on actually. Can't even tell what these are until I click on them. So the research center, we do not have bigger ones. Research centers. Quarantine. Vet center. Trade center. Oops, not what I wanted to. Wanted to put it down for a second so I could grab the road again. Just thinking. We'll move it back in a second. Let's do that. Back to where it needed to be. Can really be closer if it needs to be too. We want it to be, that is. That. Trading center can go next to it. Workshop. Impact on guest isn't touching the road. Isn't that much cleaner? Yeah, we do need more of these. Pop one there. Wrong building. Although we do need one of those over here as well, like we talked about. Information desk. That there. Okay. Staff room. This one, learning resources, because it should be the closest to most of the activity, so it should train a lot of people. And if they prefer to have things that make them happier, they can go further away. Plenty of facilities for them to go to. They're complaining for no reason, basically. Okay. Get it got good. Get our trees and things back in, which is going to be a little bit tedious. Actually, we're out of time, so I'm just going to pause it, and I'll show you what I do with the trees at the end of the video here. Alright, so that's all the trees moved back in. I think I even grabbed some from further away on accident, but that's alright. I think it looks fairly decent. There's a few places where trees probably need moved just a tad. They're not quite touching buildings as much. A little bit hard to judge. There you go. Nice and forested in and hidden like they would do in real parks and stuff. So I think that looks pretty good. Much better setup than we had before. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.